Alright, so this is going to be a video about integration by substitution. I find the best way of teaching this is just working out examples. So this first example I have right here is the integral, the indefinite integral of x squared plus 3 quantity times 2x with respect to x. So we're going to just start this problem here, and by substitution I mean we're going to substitute things in to make this whole integral easier to work with. Okay, it's called u substitution. So we're going to use that to make this easier and find the antiderivative of this right here. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is substitute in for the most complex part of this integral. So in this case it would be x squared plus 3. So I'm going to write a variable u and set it equal to x squared plus 3. Okay, so that will get rid of this part right here, but I still have this 2x and this dx to worry about that I need to simplify. So I'm getting rid of this, now it's just a u. Okay, if you were finding the integral, the indefinite integral of u, it'd be pretty easy. So we need to make this easy as well. Well, this dx right here, I see this and I go, okay, I need somehow to substitute in a dx, which means I want to get something that's related to dx from this. Well, the easiest thing you can do is just find the derivative of this with respect to x, because then our dx magically appears. And you should know that the derivative of this with respect to x would be 2x. Okay, now I'm going to solve for dx right here, so I'm going to multiply both sides by dx, so you'll end up with du is equal to 2x dx. Okay, now an awesome thing just happened though. As I was taking the derivative and solving for du here, I ended up with 2x dx. Well, that whole part is right here in the indefinite integral. So what I'm going to do, I can now substitute in my u here, and I can substitute in my du for this right here, and then we have an easier integral to work with. So after substituting, you'll end up with something that looks like this. So I'm substituting the u in for this, so you'll have the indefinite integral of u times du. So you should easily be able to figure out the antiderivative of u. So in this case, it would be u squared divided by 2 plus c. Okay, now we know what u is, so now the last step would be to substitute everything back in here. So now we're going to substitute this u squared plus 3 in here. So we have u x squared plus 3, I should say, squared. Now it's squaring all of this divided by 2 plus c. Okay, the very last step that I highly recommend doing after finding the answer would be to check your work. So I'm going to find the derivative of this really quick. So to find the derivative of it, you have to use the chain rule because we have this inside layer, this inside function being squared. So here's what it would look like if you did the chain rule. First thing you'd want to do is you'd want to bring down the 2 using the power rule. So you would have 2 times x squared plus 3 all divided by 2 times that inner derivative, so the derivative of the inside function, which would be 2x. The derivative of c, since it's a constant, goes away. So you're left with something that looks like this. Well, these 2's cancel, and you're left with x squared plus 3 quantity times 2x. Well, if you look up here, that's exactly what we started with. So we know that this right here is the correct answer for finding the antiderivative of this function up here. So that's integration by substitution. This is an easier example. We're going to do a little bit tougher ones after this. So make sure you stay tuned for the next video. If you have any questions about this, let me know.